here and start recording here.
Recorded live.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Love Talk Radio.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American Hour. I'm your host, Clay Douglas. And my guest today is Tom James, who runs and created Hemp USA. Hello, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing great tonight. Thanks for having me on again. I'm here to inform the American people that they can still buy wonderful hemp products, keep their bodies healthy, and keep their families healthy.
All right. Well, I certainly agree with that. And I've been using your products for a long time, and I don't look too much like I'm 64 years old.
You look pretty good, actually.
Maybe it's just good genes. Now we are doing this live. We are recording this. We are putting this on television, so you can see how well I'm holding up, folks, and check it out. Tom, you're. I just want to bring up something here. You know, the whole issue of hemp in this country has been clouded, and it's been clouded on purpose. It's been done on purpose. You ever wonder, folks, how William Randolph Hearst could afford build that castle up there on the coast of California? It's because of what he did with his yellow journalism to the #1 cash crop in America. Now, just imagine if somebody bribed, the owners of the New York Times to demonize corn. What they make whiskey out of corn. Yeah. They also make fuel for their tractors and for their Model A's and their Model T's back in the 1930s. And they did that. They made our grandfathers and our great uncles into criminals when they passed prohibition. They suddenly they weren't farmers or ranchers anymore. They were moonshiners or bootleggers. And the same thing was done in 1939 with hemp. They made it. They made it into that's marijuana. People, the blacks out there are smoking that and raping white women. Oh my God, we got to stop this. And they took our #1 cash crop and transported it to Russia, to Red China, and to Canada. Now, am I overreacting? Am I overstating that?
No, not at all. They've hidden the hemp plant, the food, clothing, and shelter plant behind the marijuana plant and the law. And all they have to do is change the law, tell the American people and the world the truth that it is not, it contains no THC. There is no need for governing the hemp plant. They're just scared of it because you can make anything out of hemp and feed the millions of people that need food. You can stop starvation with that plant, and
now,
you know that, and I know.
I know that. I know that. And what we've got right now, if you
know what we have to do?
Yes.
We've got to tell them that they can get it now in powder, seeds, and oil. I did not say that on your last show. And the difference with our products is, first of all, we do not treat the seed. We make it non-viable with very low heat. No one else does that. So it will not sprout or grow, but it's edible. And before we do that, we also press the oil out, and we do it at a very, very low heat again, so we don't harm any of the enzymes, minerals, nutrients, anything in the seed and the oil. So it's got the highest enzyme value and the highest amino acid value of any oil in the world. And our powder, what makes us different over all the other hemp companies, is we have different processes for sifting out the fiber and creating a higher protein and giving you a very fine cake powder. Our powder is not flour. It is a heavy cake powder. It's delicious, and it will change your life. If you want to lose weight, you could lose weight. If you want energy and muscle, just take our food, watch it change your life.
You know, now you make a point, and I certainly can understand it and agree with it, that your product does not have THC in it. But
That's true.
But the plants that do, there is an added value in the THC. It's not about getting high, folks. The gentleman that I've interviewed and talked to up in Canada created or made the THC into an oil and cured cancer with it, Tom.
Of course you can. But that's another plant. They're both very good, and I recommend really basically what our company is about is the hemp food. We're not allowed to really sell anything with THC in it. We wouldn't even be able to get it over the border.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
But I'm saying, yes, there are some medicinal values in the other plant, which I will not deny. But if it's that hard to get right now, I highly recommend our hemp foods. They will change your life. We don't get returns, folks. We get people that want to try all of our new products. We're coming out with 4 new products this month. And we just want to help the American people change their lives. We want to get them off pharmaceuticals, because that's what it's all about. It's getting the body healthy in the way God created it to feel.
I was just going to mention, Tom. Years ago, I had a gentleman, Dr. Eli Wallach, come on my show, and he did a little tape, a little cassette called "Dead Doctors Don't Lie," and he pointed out that the vitamins that you're going into the grocery store or the drugstore to buy right now do nothing for you, because they go right through the system, and when they clean out the outhouses, they find undigested capsules of 1-a-day vitamins. And he said that the health, the people's health really depended on having the proper nutrients, the proper trace minerals in the body. And
yes.
He was selling a product that was absolutely horrible. I don't know how good it was for you. We called it dinosaur dung because it tasted so bad.
I gotta tell you something. We've been eating gruel since the beginning of time, and gruel basically started as hemp seed in water. Okay, entire generations have existed on this food for everyday life and in times of famine. So why would they want to keep that from the American people? I would say it's to starve them. If they don't want them to get a food that's going to be nutritionally beneficial for their children's children, and they just don't want a healthy constitution in the American people.
Well, let's see. If I have done a couple of shows on the pharmaceutical industry. Every other commercial, if you watch television, I don't watch television, but I want